schedule that they're running, you know, like
yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to see this. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
They're playing solo queue until 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yo, the Kindred ban, the respect Kindred ban. That's crazy.
Strong, but we'll see how it goes.
They're leaving up all the 80 carries. This is the first.
I ran into
That's what's
Papa
up.
Smithy backstage.
All right, now do they value the Zeri or the Silver more?
From all of us here at the LCS. But he said he was a little nervous coming into this one. He said Team Liquid looks like a really strong.
Are they gonna first pick Zeri
here at the start? So I think everybody's looking forward to seeing these two squads go head to head. The Rise that we all know, 100% pick ban presence, that's banned away. The Kindred target ban against PYOSIK. This is the champion he chose to get his World Championship skin for.
The patch is not active. It's not the 40% I use this game.
Kasante, of course, banned out. Kassadin banned out by TL.
I mean, if your name is named after a champion, you have to ban that champion.
It might be Zeri right here. We might be seeing Zeri.
It's a pretty important aspect, I feel like. It's sort of one of those things that they give you a hint that you're supposed to be able to understand, that if you fail the hint, then you lose.
Yo, Matt, dude, the first Korean team, they immediately go to Zeri, Lulu, Lucianami. Just like LCK, baby. LCK is brought to the LCS.
Insane coaching so far. For you personally, looking across in this current meta, what is most
what do they value more?
You to play against?
Oh, Lucianami.
Because I feel like they filled out some pretty good bans.
Ooh, did they take away Nami? Wait, I kind of don't like the first pick Lucian.
You know, but also a couple of
go Caitlyn Nami, bro. Caitlyn Nami or
leave bottom lane open. Lucian Nami has been very, very.
Wait, I don't like the
Lucian.
Lucian.
Most exciting matchup we can ever see. Lucian Nami against Zeri Yumi.
Don't you just love it? And oh no,
Zeri,
I believe it just may have been.
Dude, I don't know. Wait, I don't get why they don't play Caitlyn Nami here.
Zeri being hovered, probably just taking the maximum amount of time they got for the comms.
Oh my god! I would have went. I would have went
K
here.
Lucian Nami, you have the opportunity to make plays. You kind of decide when you dash in. As Zeri Yumi, you're just like sitting there waiting for them.
They're gonna give
and then once they go
Lucian Nami.
you must use everything you have.
They're actually
back. Otherwise, if you allow them to just trade and no, you don't back at all, they'll kind of just.
Lucian is only good with Nami, bro.
Nami side, you gotta make plays. You have to
just take away the Nami, man. That's kind of crazy to me. That's really crazy to me.
Is in the middle. I want to dash in. Come
That's actually what?
Do you like being the one with the?
What is happening? Draven Nami, yeah.
Yep.
I would say one of the
they actually gave away Lucian, so they're just gonna handshake Zeri Yumi.
Late game, checking all these brush that all have
the Yumi right here, right?
Because the cooldown gets
that's kind of crazy, man. I don't get it.
Like
I think they could have just broke open draft right there. Fernie, thanks for the sub, dude.
Right. Yeah. I'm expecting the Maokai.
That makes no sense, dude. Why?
Maybe doesn't do so well in
yeah, just go Draven Nami, go Kate Nami. I don't get it.
Do your 2-item power spike as Maokai. You start
what the
fighting
fuck?
for the third, fourth Drake. Yeah. Baron setup when you have saplings everywhere. Your ult covers the entire screen. By the way, when Maokai presses ult, I see it everywhere.
Dude, if they were so scared of giving away the Maokai, just go Nami Maokai, and then you can leave your 80 carry for third.
Even though he was only here for a split and then left the league,
what the fuck?
While he was here, and this is the kind of guy who can.
They're playing around giving it, but why do that in the first place when you can just take away what makes Lucian good, which is Nami? They're playing ranked. After this game, I think I'm gonna play some ranked. I'm excited to play the new Ezreal.
I haven't seen the updated stats since there's been a few.
Why is no one talking about this?
Usually Lucian Nami.
Why give away to Lucian Nami?
I'm expecting them to come out on top.
Yeah, we'll see about the junglers here, because junglers now going to start to absorb some bans, especially here for the side for Team Liquid. You know, Sejuani already gone. Then you have to choose between, you know, Vi
new Ezreal.
and, like,
oh,
Wukong.
not new
Usually
Ezreal, but like you go Eclipse there now.
Versus Zeri, so you can have the point and click guaranteed lockdown.
What the hell? No one. They didn't mention how you can just take away Nami, dude.
It's up in there.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Vi ban come out. I think Sejuani is also a good one, because I've seen a lot of Sejuani versus Maokai.
Alright, what are the bans here?
Sejuani just hard engages on top of him, and if you get on Maokai, he's actually quite squishy, and that's a very good.
They might ban Kasante. Oh, they already banned Kasante.
How do we feel about the LeBlanc ban instead, leaving that Vi open?
I'm not sure. LeBlanc doesn't feel like that strong right now.
Yo, this music goes hard though. What the hell?
Maybe I don't want to blame the champion too much. I don't know.
When Harry's playing it,
maybe it hits different.
Do you guys remember the old Champion Select music? The old ranked Champion Select? That shit was crazy. Yeah, new Jaren build. Any champion that can go Essence will go Essence.
We're not going to get to see him for a third game in a row. Both bottom lanes have been locked in.
Essence, dude, the 1080 buff on Essence is way too good.
Is a bit lopsided here. Who does Flyquest want to pick? I would expect it to be their top.
Mid Lulu.
Lulu, you get both.
Yeah, it's a shout out. Okay.
Hey,
Support is here. I don't know what's going on anymore. All right. Let's see. Looks like we're going to get Azir
Syndra.
in his rightful place, back in the mid lane, in the hands of Vikla. Setting
Execute
up
for
again
Zeri.
that team fight that we kind of identified. When the first two picks are Zeri and Maokai, definitely looking for that structure for that 5-on-5 for later.
Yeah, I think we might see the Syndra come out for Harry.
Here's a
otherwise,
Syndra.
maybe the Ahri or.
Ooh, Lee Sin?
Victor,
I like
but
that.
I'm thinking.
I like
Syndra might be
that.
showing his strength.
No, boring.
Yep.
Boring.
Without that band away,
Boo.
surely we've seen it so many times against Zeri, like last year when Zeri and Sivir had taken over the meta. Not surprised to see it back here.
No, Vi is good because
I mean,
you
it's very clear always,
need
you're trying to point
single
and
target for
click, lock down
Zeri.
that Zeri. It feels
Zeri's
like
so annoying to play against because you have to draft around
Flyquest
Zeri.
you know
You have to
what?
draft
Go
for
ahead,
Zeri
have some
because then you
dive,
can't kill him.
And they feel confident in their
Oh,
counter
Yone?
initiation here with
I like the
so much
Yone.
heal.
There it is.
Aw.
They're just
That's
psyching
not
us out, man.
Palafox up there. He's not gonna...
Smooch.
That's a curse
What's
of
up,
being
honey?
a commentator. You get excited seeing something hovered like
And
the
they're
Yone.
just, they're just trolling you.
Why do you
Here's
get
Syndra.
11 LP and lose 20 LP?
Sorry, I'll
Dude,
stop doing it.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but it made your heart
Make a new
beat little
account.
bit.
Yeah, get you a little excited.
That's all I can
Raise
ask.
that blood pressure a little
All I
bit.
can say, dude.
Now this is an impact.
Yeah, you need
staple. We have
you need
seen him
Vi
on
for
this champion so
Zeri.
many times throughout his career. I'm
But
sincerely hoping
I did
that we
watch
can
an
see it
LCK
locked in against
game
the Japs.
earlier
Yes,
this
we
week
will.
where they countered Maokai
Got
with
a
Lee Sin,
pentakill last year
even
on
though they
this
had a
champ.
Zeri.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
So
And it
Vulcan,
actually
let me
did a
ask
lot
you
of work
this. We see all
because
10
Lee
champions
Sin
locked in
out-tempoed
now.
Maokai early.
Which comp
But I
do
guess
you
it's not that
favor
complicated.
more? And what's your reasoning?
I think TL's comp has a lot of playmaking ability.
I would have liked to
Vi's
see a
comp,
Yone
if they
though,
get to
but they have
all
no
their
AP,
spikes
so
into
guess
a
it's okay.
5v5 on Soul Fight or
But
something
Vi
like that,
ult
they
into
come out on
Yone
top.
ult?
But
Woof.
I feel like if TL
That's crazy,
play their
bro.
cards
That's
right
crazy.
and look for plays, they
Inst-
play aggressive,
Zeri
I feel like
instant
they should be
dies.
able to snowball this game out of control for Fly.
Which is exactly what you talked about liking to do yourself, right? Be in that driver's seat.
Right.
Even if you
I
have
think
that
Fly
pressure
has
that
the
you may
better
get
comp.
outscaled, the ability to make the right play early, the ball's in your court.
It's so hard to kill
Yeah,
Zeri
and
once
that's
they
so much
play
more fun
the
than seeing
early
other
lane phase
turret. The whole
bad.
thing that the team lets you breathe a little bit.
And I feel like if there's one on the side of Team Liquid, it is current world champion
Like,
PYOSIK
Maokai ult is
with
so broken,
many
dude.
options.
Maokai ult is so broken.
Every single lane is a volatile lane. As a jungler, I just love that, opportunity. It's the same idea as, you're playing the Lucian Nami. You want to be the one to make moves. This Vi can go to any of these lanes early on, try and set up, some early
No, it is
snowballing.
rating 5 for
Talking
sure.
about here for Team
Now the
Liquid,
question is,
and they
will
want to play
PYOSIK
it
go
quick
Chem
and
Pug
fast to get
Chainsword
that win
or
before the
Black
Flyquest
Cleaver?
team is
Please
allowed
go
to
Black
scale.
Cleaver. Every fucking Vi is going Chem Pug
Well, as we
Chainsword.
load in, I want to ask
Go Black
our
Cleaver.
esteemed guest here. So you're loading into this game. Like, let's go ahead and look at it from the position of the Lucian and the Nami, because that's the part of this matchup you said you would like
Dude,
to
I'm
play
so
the
I
most.
I'm
What's
so
going through
confused
your
why
mind?
they
What are the most
didn't
important couple
take
of
away
things
Nami and just
that
go
you're
Draven
thinking about
Nami
loading
or
into a game
Kayn
like
Nami.
this with this matchup with these comps? If you were playing the Lucian Nami.
Right, so the enemy ball is a little bit stronger level 1. They should be able to.
Yo, look at-
Just keep spamming Q and Lulu
Look at
is
Impact's
quite
hair.
with passive as well. but
Blast
you
Zone
still-
Heimerdinger.
You don't want to completely give up the lane. You want to be
I
able
love
to
it.
trade a little bit. Every time Nami has W, you want to use it
Oh,
on
you can't
yourself,
see it?
bounce on Zeri, and then
Oh,
or Lulu,
shit, my
and
bad,
then
dude.
Lucian can get a hit in. If he can
sorry,
proc
I'm
his,
in the
his
way.
passive
Sorry,
after you
I'm
heal
always
him,
in the
that's a lot
way.
of damage. And you kind of just want to, every time Lucian has first strike, you want to make sure that you go in for a
It's
trade.
okay. They'll show him on the can.
You
They'll
have
show
to
him
be
on the
careful
can.
though, because sometimes if you dash in too aggressively, there's a chance that Zeri Lulu can turn on you. And it's also interesting he went for cleanse rather than Ignite.
Okay, here we go.
Some Lucian.
Oh my
opted
god.
Ignite,
Yo, what the
Cleanse
fuck?
makes him a little bit safer, but I do like.
Zeri going D-Blade. That's kind of
You know,
crazy.
play aggressive.
And on what you were talking about earlier, guys.
Okay, good-
the ability
good
for
counter
Flyquest
to
say, "All right,
Lucian's
have
cleanse
some
by going
dive, we're gonna
barrier
outplay
instead
this.
of
We've got the
exhaust."
defense. You can see Prince with barrier, Winston with heal, going for maximum defensive capabilities here to guarantee that Zeri stays alive and survives the dive.
They can actually kill-
So
they can actually
eyes
kill
on
Lucian then
PYOSIK to see if he
with
can
the
keep
D-Blade.
that lockdown right where it needs to be. Jan and
Yo,
Core
Prince is
JJ,
actually egoing
pressure's
this so
on.
hard going D-Blade. Oh my god.
Speaker's ready to cook already.
He wants to
All
kill
right, he's
Lucian
starting
early
out.
with
Let
the
the
D-Blade.
cooking timer begin.
Oh my god.
They're on a ward. Nothing happens.
Yep.
He's
I'm
betting
on.
that Yeon fucks up, and then he
Have you
Yeah.
scripted
Oh, he gets hit by the
against
Q,
Team
man. He
Liquid
gets hit by the
specifically
Q.
yet? Because they're coming in this game with
It's
so
over,
much
boys. Pack it up.
confidence. PYOSIK did an interview and he was joking around that he would retire if they lost to Flyquest. And Core JJ was tweeting out, he was like, no one would believe me before if I told you
Since the
Harry
song
and Jan
reset.
are better than Vikla and Prince. But after
Yo, what's up,
today,
Bimbe? What's going on,
people
man?
will believe me. Is that normal boisterous talk, or have you scrimmed against them? You have actual.
Bro,
data
Bimbe,
for
thank you
it?
so
I
much.
mean, I feel like Core JJ
I appreciate that, man.
always hypes up his teammates like that.
Yeah.
I'm
think back.
yeah, I'm really
back
happy that I
when,
got the
he was
co-sharing
doing
rights.
Tactical, he said he's the next ruler. I think he's just a good teammate who hypes up his boys.
I'm glad that
So-
LCS
but I
believes in
asked
me,
him
you
TL,
know?
And
What situation to go deep lane? Well, deep lane if you're all innings, which is what you don't do versus Lucian Nami because they're just trading. But Prince is egoing and thinks that Lucian will mess up and then Ian poorly and then he kills him. Because that extra 80 HP matters.
I appreciate that. He's navigating things well. Like this is a natural born neutral commentator, my friend.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Exactly. We're all just keeping it above the belt here. Summit versus Impact.
Eyes on the bot lane, please. Yo, they should do that thing where it splits into 3 lanes, and then we can watch every lane. That'd be so cool.
Up against the Olaf. We saw how that sort of swung back and forth throughout the craziness of that matchup.
I did not like that.
Yeah, that was a bit of a wild one there, buddy. I thought you guys were gonna make quick work of it, and then we were here for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to stay on my chair.
I get the seizures.
That hurts now.
Well, hey, that's why we got you standing
You
up
called
there,
the
right?
GG matchup. You did. You did.
Warm up
You're a
the legs
genius.
a little bit, get some of the circulation.
That's amazing, Arena.
So it wasn't a team idea for JoJo to start feeding and extend the game time on stage.
Maybe he had a one-on-one with our coach.
Wow, I swear the same exact thing happened in an LCK match 2 days ago at the level 3.
New teammates that probably want to do well on their first game. You can
Just
afford
like
to
that
write
with
down,
Syndra and
maybe get a
Azir
little bit
flashing.
longer, more practice.
What a considerate dude. What a team player. While we were talking about it, Vikla did have his flash blown mid lane. PYOSIK showed up for a very early gank here, just applying some pressure there, getting rid of that safety summoner spell from the enemy mid laner. Now Spica's going to return
Impact's
the favor.
hair, Impact's hair.
Maokai just walking up here, twisted flash, twisted advance, right onto Harry, who tries to get away from the follow-up damage. The soldiers can't get a stab, and Harry lives.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was close.
That was pretty close.
Flashes blown here for both mid laners then, but PYOSIK has the easier repeat because
Yo, remember when
Vi,
Azir's
with
used to
Q
go
charging
lethal
and then
tempo?
flashing and be able to
Oh
get
my
your
God.
Q off afterwards, you can close so much distance. So Vikla definitely going to have to be extra safe there. And
Yeah.
PYOSIK's not even done.
He charges over the wall. Vaultbreaker misses
Whoa.
Spica, but Maokai's not much of a duelist against Vi, so he's going to back away from that one. Vikla now seeing that the enemy
Wait, why
jungler
did
is still
PYOSIK do
hanging around,
that?
he's going to get back underneath this
Why did
turret.
he
He's
do
gonna
that?
go
What was the
ahead,
point of
go
doing
back and
that?
shop. I expect to see both these junglers
He
paying a
just-
lot of attention to mid
That did
throughout
nothing.
this early game, but now it's Spica going topside. He'll look for Summit here. Remember, he already used his flash in mid, throws the sapling into the brush for vision, but doesn't want to chase Summit any further. Now bottom, it's Lucian Nami. It's Yan and Core JJ trying to put that pressure onto Prince and Winsome, getting him down to about half HP, but the problem is Yan has no mana left, so Lucian not nearly
I
as
wouldn't
much
understand.
of a
You're
threat
right.
without being able to sling
300
those
IQ.
spells.
He has a few cookies in the pantry though, so he might be able to stay and keep trading. This is good for Lucian Nami. This is what you want to be doing. You pop the barrier from Zeri there, so you can keep looking to trade aggressively. Also, it's quite good that Spica traded his flash with Airy. I think at level 6, 1v as the shuffle, he can play pretty aggressively. They can have an angle to actually take him out. So
True, he did win a Worlds.
Yeah,
You're right.
We were looking at
I'm not allowed to
which of these
speak.
volatile lanes are the junglers going to target, and mid lane early on blowing all these cooldowns. Now it's about repeat ganks, and you start to look for these wards that they're putting up around mid.
Oh, it is Chainsword Vi. It is.
Completely warded right now, and
For that
Vikla just
Giga-
lost PYOSIK on his
Giga
second
Zeri
Raptor
healing.
clear, so should be able to track him.
Yeah, I like what Prince did here. He based before the wave crashed, and he was able to hop the wall from Fountain to like kind of cheat his recall, where he gets back to lane so fast. And he's a little bit behind, but it's kind of expected in this matchup. He comes back with the Bam Scepter. I like what
Dude,
he's
it'd be
doing.
really
I
cool
think
if there was
he'll
Fearless
get to stack
Draft
a wave,
in
since
LCS.
he's first, and you'll probably recall
And
again.
then mid lane, like
So you
game
talk a
2
little
is
bit
like
about him
Zed
being
versus
behind.
Yasuo.
That's expected.
That'd be sick.
What do you consider an acceptable level of being behind in this matchup for Zeri Lulu? Like, how much pressure does Lucian Nami have to get? Is it first turret? Is it getting a kill or two? What's kind of the magic mark, you think?
It's kind of hard to get the turret. Also, once Zeri hits 6, it's much harder for Lucian Nami to flex on them so hard. I think it's up to the Lucian Nami to usually get Drake and Rift. That's like the 2 big things.
Okay.
It might be hard to actually get a kill on them, but if you're able to roam first,
I wonder what Vi will do as soon as he
hits
hits 6.
quite good. But
Probably
it's
goes
also
mid,
something
right?
that Zeri, you can be happy to give a Rift if you're confident in your scaling. This game, for example, Vi has 3 scaling lanes, so they'll probably end up.
Are
giving
there
it a
women in
Rift,
Pro
so
League?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think Flyquest definitely looking
Not enough
to
women play
neutralize
League
right now.
in general.
Keep as little variability as they possibly can. From
It's
his
just
PYOSIK here
basic
on the Vi,
statistics.
has flash, and approaching the level 6, going up towards his red buff right now. See if they can get one of those repeat.
There are a
ganks,
couple of
because
women in
mid laner's
high
flash
elo
is
though,
still
so
down.
maybe we'll see it in the
As you
future.
said, the barrier for Prince was the only bottom lane summoner spell that was actually
Like,
used, so they're
who's a-
relatively safe.
who's a girl
And
in high
you see
elo?
these passes from Speak on the Maokai, ensuring that they can get some vision
Wait.
cleared back out and try to
Dude,
leave behind saplings as well.
Yeah, another thing to look out for is how Zeri got a lot of solo EXP on that wave when she did base.
Wait,
when
who's...
some tried to freeze.
Dude,
so he's going to get an earlier
Forgot.
6 timing, which is so important for Zeri in any matchup. Because
Gamer Girl, well, she's a cat one trick, so we're talking about like people who can actually go to LCS, you know?
See if they look for a play.
Ooh, level 6 for Speed.
Oh, Yumichi, Yumichi.
Brush, but not gonna do
She's
anything with it right now.
a Grandmaster
You can see the left
Challenger
side of your
carry.
screen. It's 3 out of 4 solo laners at
Maybe
level
we'll see her in
7
LCS
so
in a
far.
couple years.
Still needs a little bit
What's
more
up, Dragon?
for Summit to hit that mark himself. Gold's very close between the two teams here. Not any huge
Name
advantages.
one
The
girl.
past couple of games we've seen some massive leads in a couple of the lanes, but everything's pretty standard.
Imagine how toxic
between
League
these
players
two
are to women
teams
already.
that
Imagine how
a
the niggas in
lot
pro
of people
scene.
have ranked
Yo,
very
actually,
highly in their preseason power
in
rankings, so
LPL, they
speculating on
have
where
a
everybody's gonna land. So I wanna
woman
ask you,
caster,
Vulcan,
Kitwee.
who do you think by the end of the season,
Have you guys
not
heard of
here
her?
right now today,
And
is the
then
better of these two?
every time she speaks, Twitch
I
chat
would have
gets
to
so
go with TL, I
misogynistic.
think.
It's actually
Once the
crazy.
rookies kind of settle in, they get more stage practice. I feel like they'll only be
They're all
better.
like, oh, why is a woman talking?
Right, and I think Fly, well, they're playing with the sub support right now. So
I think Nice can
they're
make it
gonna
a
take more
train
time to
shot.
gel.
Dude, there's zero
And
chance, man.
Overall,
There's zero
I would
chance.
just expect TL to be the
Isn't he,
stronger
like,
team. and just
plat
the fact
or,
that
like,
they have 2
dropped
rookies,
to
I feel
plat
like
at
they
one
have more
point?
potential.
Yeah, and I love the pairing that Team Liquid has done. You know, when you've got 4 JJs
Yoshi said he loses
to
the
build a
Flyquest
team
will retire.
around,
Okay, we're all
he has such good culture for the team.
we're all rooting for
They want
Flyquest
to
here now,
work-
right?
Outwork everyone. They've been very clear. They're like, all right, everybody else, you know, is kind of 50-50 on are we going to do
We're all rooting
these
for Flyquest
double
right now.
blocks of 3-hour scrims, and Team Liquid just adds another block. Plus, then they have
Speak
solo
up,
queue
speak
and
up.
Champions Queue games afterwards. So they're trying to be like the example.
He said he's going for
of
Challenger.
outworking, I guess everybody else in the league. But here's the Rift Herald swap.
I mean, he can say what he wants, bro. He can say what he
Fly's
wants,
actually
but
far right now.
the fact that he could not
They wanna be doing this
get
right
to
now.
Masters using his mains, especially
Fly's
champions
yellow, I
that
have to
are
give this.
super OP at the
Flyquest
time.
has control over the top side river. TL's, I mean, they're hanging around, but that is so
Kinda.
dangerous to step up. Yeah, you can see there's no way for Harry to become
Kinda.
involved. Considering Flyquest has
Yo,
this
Flyquest
total
winning?
control,
Let's go.
I don't think
Yo,
anybody's
where's the
moving in to stop
TP?
them. So
Where's the
first neutral
TP, Zeri?
objective goes their way.
TP?
They've got a very, very modest gold lead to go
I dropped the
along
diamond
with it.
when?
Harry's going to try to catch up some of that here, taking down the second plate in the bottom lane, at least trying to get something cross map. And you can see pings coming out from Flyquest towards the Drake now too, with that top side neutral confirmed.
So I grab the Scuttle Crab real quick while they have the priority on bottom
boom,
side as
boom.
well. Get that lasting vision, and the extra turret play picked up here for
Thoughts on
for
Neon?
For Syndra. Definitely going to go a long ways. Let's see if they can
Pretty good.
set up.
I've only
and
played against him
deny
like
this dragon.
3 or 4 times.
Ultimate available for PYOSIK. If
But
anybody
all
steps
4
out of
times was
line,
kinda-
so nobody here from Flyquest
nothing really
wants
happened.
any action. Like we kind of said, they're scaling, and they did get the Rift
They got
Rail
the Rift.
there. So that's a lot of gold that's going to help out their scaling.
Like, it was
As
just
long
like,
as they don't have
I
any
was Kate Lux,
casualties,
then
I
they
think
were
they'll
just
be
some
happy.
shitty
It
matchups,
slows
so
down a
like,
lot of the
obviously.
snowballing for TL. I think it's very good for their comp that they're able to do that. I think even though
Like,
Syndra
there's
got
no...
a little bit on
Dude,
bot,
that's the thing I
the
hate.
Rift
There's not
is
really much any
more
skill
valuable
expression
than the way that
right
they have
now in the
and
bot
play
lane.
that he denied. It's arguable, but it's quite good to
Yeah,
deny
and
the
shake,
play. Also,
yeah,
they
and
don't
shake.
have to worry about, let's say for example right now if they did add Rift and
Because I think laning
because
phase is so
bot,
important
maybe Viking
to
go top and
demonstrate
look for
how
a
much
play when
better of a laner
they
you
have
are.
numbers in play.
Yeah. I definitely
Or like how
do
much better you are than another
grabbing,
person in
Rift Rails
general.
way more than before when they added the extra
Meta doesn't
200
allow that right
gold
now.
onto local for this grabbing it as well. So
Yep.
gonna get their nice full turret play value as well as the cash in here for the bottom lane. Ideal area to try.
That's
and
why you gotta
pull
have
some
Fearless
momentum
Draft,
from
dude.
Zeri.
You take those.
That's why I gotta have Fearless
Definitely
Draft.
take those, especially if it's Prince. You know, Prince is one of the most hyped up. You know,
If we had
transports
Fearless
that we've
Draft,
had
and this is
into
the best of
LCS.
3,
Yeah.
next game it'd be like a
super
Smear
hyped up
Nautilus
for
versus
bottom lane especially.
Draven Blitzcrank. How
are
cool
you
would that
sweating at all?
be?
You feeling the pressure?
How
You
sick would
look at
that
some of
be?
his LCK games and
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the things he's done in LCK. He has good movement, I have to say. After playing against him a few
Scream
times,
random
he
shit
can drop
reactions.
abilities.
Well, that's the whole goal for PYOSIK.
I watched one
and
game at
TL
LPL
is
when
to
it
lock
first,
him down, blow him
released,
up before he can
like 2
dodge
weeks
away
ago.
from all that.
And then
Flyquest still have
one of the
themselves
AD
an
carries
early game
flashed
lead
into
right
the
now,
team 5-man
which
and
is a
died,
little
and then I just
concerning
stopped
for
watching
TL,
after
but
that.
not the end of the world. Nice little triple barrel combo there from Impact. I always enjoy watching really good Gangplank players because the character just looks entirely different compared to your average GP.
It does make me want to play the champ. It's a very
Impact's
fun champ to
Gangplank
play.
or Solar Baka's
It's very smooth
Gangplank?
to pop your barrels.
satisfying explosions for sure.
Who will
Scaling
win?
story continues for Flyquest all 3 lanes as well. Impact getting some extra gold, obviously out of the passive. So even though the CS is
My
very,
mic
very
is quiet?
close up there for him in Summit.
Wait, is my mic quiet? Hello?
Got a little bit of extra money.
Hello,
It's
hello,
drawing
hello.
a little bit of extra attention as well, though, from PYOSIK. And
Try to
we
raise it a
haven't
bit?
seen a buy
That's
ult
fine.
used yet.
Brad, you
Try
lied
and
to
push
me.
this game state forward.
Yeah, that's one thing we were talking about, expecting a lot of repeat ganks towards mid, a lot of pressure after those flashes were blown, but neither jungler was
Do they have amateur Felix trap? I don't know. I don't watch amateur.
Back up. Honestly, flash is available for every single player on the Rift right now. Summit is just trying to dare Impact to go after him. Backs up a little bit here. You can see the Vault Breaker charging.
Oh, Impact does not fall for it. Giga Chad, Impact. Giga Chad.
There's so much is always talked about with Impact and how much he brings to the teams in his communication. Obviously, you're just coming off of playing.
There's OnlyFans coming out. It's already out.
What's your interpretation?
You would have fell for it? I might have fell for it too.
Impact would be calling for this game. Is he trying to like calm people down, remind everyone to scale, or? Oh.
I think so. Oh,
hold on. PYOSIK goes for the ulti.
No, that's not. Yeah. Oh my God, that's in. Oh my God, that's in. Oh, PYOSIK's retiring. PYOSIK's retiring. He smites him. He doesn't give a fuck.
I just want to say that's the one NA player on the Rift, and he gets first blood, so...
Why would you ever ult Azir like that? Oh my gosh.
They finally catch him. He goes in to finish it off with style.
You can't ult Azir like that, man. What the hell? World champion? World champion?
He's going to cook some saplings later, too.
Speaker serves him up.
That's crazy.
Oh man, you can see
can't ult Azir like that.
Idea there, but just
that's
not
crazy.
Respecting Vikla enough.
If you as soon as Sidra misses that stun, you gotta not commit like that. What's up, Fish?
You can bring him to a different spot.
Oh my God.
Up on the reaction time, and here he did it.
Goes in.
Really good flash for Azir though.
Tower start coming through. Just the end of the Azir ultimate.
That wasn't even Harry playing bad, because that stun would have hit. That was just Azir flashing well, and then PYOSIK just kind of assuming that stun hits.
Yeah, I think if you wait to see a Syndra stun lands, there's a very good chance if the stun actually...
That's crazy. Vikla gap. Vikla gap, dude.
But no, yeah.
Harry who? Hoorie?
Vikla looking good here at the start. Has his Luden's Echo done. Turret plating
Zeka hits the stun.
So I expect to see these teams, you know, swap around a little bit, look to make something happen here, knock some of these objectives over. Flyquest still got about a 1,000 gold lead, 45 seconds till our next Drake spawns.
Yeah, that was really well played by
TL grabbing the first one, and that's about the biggest advantage they have right now. Topside's feeling all right with Summit and Impact still being neck and neck. And you can see bottom lane, Yon has the Gale Force completed, but still no Imperial
what happens now?
for Core JJ, so they're not at the complete
Dragon in 28
1
seconds
power
of setting
spike that
vision.
Nice
Mako doesn't have ult up yet. Oh, he does.
PYOSIK ready to follow it up, finds Spica. Twisted advances
Both the
right
Akira's
back
not there.
onto him, ready to
Oh,
walk away.
Spica, what is he
PYOSIK
doing?
just goes right on in. He's got backup. Spica flashes now as
Oh, they have to be
loses
dragged after
2/3
that.
HP. Vikla seeing if there's a follow.
Mako shouldn't have stepped up because he's very bot.
Vikla
Vikla gap.
Flashes out of the shuffle to be able to keep himself alive.
Wait, that was actually so
As
sick by
looks
Vikla.
for a
Oh
little more
my God.
damage. Both
Oh my
team
God, now they
bottom
can do
laners
drag.
now. Very
Vikla's
low on
been
HP.
gapping for the past 3
PYOSIK
minutes.
also less than half. Even though Flyquest took some damage, they still came out on top.
Yeah, I think
that was all Azir there. Oh my God, that's so sick.
So happy they have the gold lead,
That's
and they're able
actually
to
so
get the
sick.
health lead ahead of this dragon to
Oh my
stop the dragon
God.
stacking strategy for Team
Dude, look at the
Liquid.
total gold, dude. Oh my
Definitely
God.
very, very
Top
good stuff.
mid,
Even though there's
bot.
not a lot of
Flyquest.
kills going down
PYOSIK's
here, I feel like
retiring.
it keeps on being these small wins
PYOSIK's
for
retiring.
Yeah, Diana was actually quite lucky there that the Azir ult didn't knock him.
Getting
He
Herald
actually
after 14
bumped
minutes.
into the wall,
Omega lol.
Which basically just knocked him up in place and he didn't have to go.
Omega
also,
lol.
Core JJ sadly still doesn't have the mandate. Once he
Canyon
has it,
all
he's
around,
so much stronger.
exactly.
It's like completely.
What color is 1 mil
champ.
point?
Once it's completed,
Red.
I'm assuming
It'll be
next
red.
result, You'll be able to complete that and then they can look for much more plays.
Well, man, let me tell you guys, it's
Fucked up my
a
cam.
conversation we've been having since the start of the game, and we can't stop having it because
You
the
need it? Get a million
clock
points, dude.
favors Flyquest, right? Every second we move forward is another second. The team
The
Liquid's
shield bow is
losing out
completed
on
for
the control
Zeri.
they have in the game right now, and Flyquest is already up 1,500 gold. So Vulcan, as a guy who plays a role that's about making clutch decisions, making the right move at the right time, what would you want to see from TL here to make
Spica
sure
messed that
things
up, but then
don't keep
Azir just saved
continuing
him.
the wrong direction?
Saved the entire team.
I think they have to try to.
Oh, did we
gank
find out
people.
who was
I
the
feel like
MVP of
gank
last game? I
playing,
wasn't
is
checking.
killable. If Lucian shows up after getting mid prio and runs to a side lane with bio.
Was it inspired?
There's a chance that they can get the ball going. Also, I think even though the scaling favors Fly for sure, I feel like TL has so much playmaking ability on their comp that they should be able to contest in late game anyway.
Lucian's gonna be useless.
But they definitely have to be creative and look for angles.
Okay.
Yeah, looking for PYOSIK to lead the charge and set something up. Meanwhile, Spica's leading the charge here for Flyquest. Get some extra vision here via sapling to allow impact on that gangplank. Push right back out.
Yeah, honestly, if I was
if
I had to pick a bot lane to have mid to late game, 0-0 would be very for sure.
But Prince here with Winsome at his back is able to keep it pretty even.
Lucian Nami kind of just punishes poor players for playing poorly, but if you can manage to make it out lane 0-0. Oh, shit. Oh, impact. In gap. It's actually just wow.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Who is Summit?
Too clean, man. He's been doing this for too long. Team
Oh,
Liquid making the dive bottom lane. Should be easy money. Harry
no, that's actually
paid for it, but that's what they
committing
had
3 to
find.
bot and then
They
just get
bring
mid-tire.
one
Oh my
back. They find
god.
their first kill of the game.
That's so
Problem
worth.
is, Flyquest is already locked and loaded back here in mid.
That's so
Spica
worth.
soaks the culling to protect the minions to try to buy
Mid-tower
enough
being
time
gone
for the
opens up the
team
map so
to
hard.
take down the turret, and they will.
Can Summon Gnar? Can Summon only play Gnar?
Any game, honestly. Mid tier 1 makes you so that you're so much safer when you contest mid wave.
Wait, why is
Once it's down,
Flyquest so
especially
good
with the
now?
knockout on the other team, you can
Dude.
come from the side, ult the mid lane.
They're
It's
looking
huge
so
that
good.
It's kind of hard to contest mid wave. Very big win for Flyquest.
Yeah, and you see him now too, moving into the enemy jungle.
Team Liquid
Leaving these
spends all this
saplings
money
around
for
in the
5
rush
Korean
is one
players?
of the most annoying things. Enemy jungle coming in with, you know, all these escape routes. Now that mid turret is down, there's wards, there's
Nars is best by
saplings
far.
flying around. It becomes very difficult for Team Liquid to do exactly what you wanted from them, and that
Look
is
at that posture
get
by
early
Prince, dude.
moves,
Wow.
make these priority plays with the Vi, get some engages on picking people off because they do have.
But they have Prince.
playmaking
Well, I didn't know
that,
anything about Prince and Vikla,
if
so I'm very
Flyquest
impressed
has
right
so much
now.
Information on them, and they see it coming, it's gonna be difficult to pull off.
He
Oh,
really
man,
went in like that? That's
impact here
crazy.
with the stopwatch,
He still
baby.
got it.
He still got it. Use that noggin.
That's crazy.
It looked good at the start for Summit, but then unfortunately, he got greedy at the end. Thought he could just use the leap strike to get away.
You
But
don't miss.
no,
One to the head,
Impact's
plop,
having
plop.
that, it's hard to miss with a point and click.
Hit a
You just
cranium.
Pop the gun, and have some fun. There's not a whole
My
lot
man's
of
got
ways for Jax
glocked.
to get out of that one, but
Oh,
nicely
shield
played
bow
from
gangplank?
Impact.
That's
That
crazy.
Stopwatch really just catching his opponent off guard with
Is
the
that
damage
real?
from the ulti, having that bit of extra time to seal the deal.
Oh my
Flyquest with a
God.
2,500 gold lead.
Ashley Kane did a good
Both
interview with
junglers
Prince.
Turn their attention back towards the top
Ashley
lane.
Kane's a goat.
Spica's standing on a ward. He's not aware of that. He's got his sapling in the brush next to him. There are a lot of Team Liquid players nearby. PYOSIK gonna charge over the wall as they drop the blue trinket into the brush just to make sure nothing
The Syndra's yucky
unsightly
here.
is
So that's
waiting
what
for
he's
him
going to do
there.
with
Summit's
Lucian
gonna turn
Nami.
right back around. He's going after Spica. Spica with a flash away. PYOSIK with the follow. PYOSIK might be able to grab the kill here. He will. He almost gets out, but he won't find it. It's a one.
Yo, Prince out of nowhere. What? That's crazy. Good flash. Good flash.
He stays alive too, but now TL has to get
Zeri
him
on his
down.
roller
A
skates.
double kill over to Spica thanks to a sapling. He stepped on a landmine and Core JJ drops 2.
Oh my god, another one. The demonic embrace saplings.
Oh,
Slowly
you see that?
watching yourself burn
Oh.
to death here as a
My
champion
ovaries.
feeling as well. It's so freaking painful. Harry
That's
though.
really the worst way to go. He was probably watching the end of that fight, walking away like, oh, nice, I made it out. That's good.
Demonic embrace is getting nerfed on the.
Let's watch that Zeri play again.
Coming out, but
Can't wait for that.
yeah, still gonna be powerful.
Go back. Go back.
Speaking of which, I actually wanted to ask your opinion ahead of this, since we're only going to be on this patch for this week. How do you feel
Yo, they're
about
stronger
the,
right now. They can
the
just turn
upcoming
with
Yuumi nerfs?
Maokai.
Like, this is a
Just
popular
force something and
topic
turn with
among
Maokai ult.
the community at large.
Devastated.
I feel,
can tell.
yeah, oh yeah, it's very painful.
Yes. Yes.
I've been trying to expand my champion pool, see if I can replace her with anything. The void that she's gonna leave.
That's exactly the kind of answer
Well,
I was
they
hoping
knew.
for,
They
but,
knew too.
You can see here, Spica lived just long enough to drag PYOSIK back underneath the turret.
Yeah, flash for junglers and ult for ult, both junglers. E goes down, Impact gets him with a another Q in the back, and it's enough damage for the sapling to kill. This sapling here, you can tell. Oh, there it
Nice
goes.
flash
It
by
gets
Zeri.
right towards the J, gives it a hug, and is able to
Actually-
burst him down. Meanwhile, Prince there got me kind of excited as he jumped in on the Zeri. Versus
Yeah.
Yo, why didn't
That's a
Summit
highlight
just
play.
just
saw the
instant
tentacle going.
release
I
his
saw the
E?
angle as well. Doesn't manifest
heck?
though.
Not yet. Maybe after his third item. I like that he's playing this way.
Like
but-
Jax jumped on Zeri and didn't release his E.
Yeah, jump right in, pop the ultimate.
But you can like,
Does have to burn
I
the
know there's
flash,
like this
but
Jax
Flyquest
tech where you
has
can
such a
like
strong
release E
position here. You
instantly,
can
and
see
then as soon
even
as you,
kinda casually
like,
taking the dragon.
while you're like
He
at the
actually does
apex of your
go
jump,
for
you
the
can still
attempt on the
stun
steal
Zeri.
here, Q over the wall. Not quite.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
Timing
I don't know.
correctly there though to get it. Dragon already secured by Flyquest.
They're in a very comfortable position right now, up to Drake.
Lucian Raptor Cannon, yeah, it's good with Nami because
And
you
they
can
see
instant
all of
prop the.
TL around the bottom lane after having
empowered
arrived late
bubbles.
to the Drake. And that means Flyquest is calling for a Baron. It's only 21 minutes into the game.
Oh my
and
god,
they're just try to force it down.
They're just so Giga Chat. I love Flyquest's decision making right now. Oh my god, the delay with the gameplay goal, the Maokai ult. Global's OP. That's the whole thing, yeah.
Flyquest, baby, they're here to stay. My goodness, crazy changes for this organization.
So,
I mean,
I love Flyquest.
What an off season for them.
I'm Flyquest
You
fan
know,
now.
picking up a bunch of staff as well as all of these players. Nice video from Opoly. I like the music video coming out, trying to hype them up as well. Do you feel like they're going to be one of your main challengers at the top for the entire season?
I
Like the
so
jerseys.
first,
I like the
trimmed
jerseys
them,
too.
and
I love that color, that like
but after
light
this game,
mint
maybe
color.
they're just, stage
So lit.
players and they don't perform too well in scrims.
We
But,
need more colors
that was
like
a very good
this.
call by them, 'cause
No
the
more
Zero
dark
GP and
colors
Knockout all
like
do Baron
dark
super fast.
indigo, blue,
Yeah,
black.
very good call to finish.
Give us mint. Give us
Well,
pastel
both of our
pink.
junglers have Radiant Virtue completed now, so extra team fight
Purple.
power,
Where's our
initiation
purple
power,
jersey
that
at?
healing and ability haste buff to everybody on the squad that follows them up. But things are getting more and more difficult for Team Liquid to be able to execute on that playmaking and on those picks that you were talking
Yo, it's
about,
actually
Vulcan.
so
And
over
for
'cause-
Flyquest, it's 2 minutes of
Dude,
Baron control
when-
across
when-
the rift that they can
when
try
a
to
team, like,
continue
buys
with this lead
behind,
rep.
there's, like,
There
nothing
he
you
goes
can do.
bottom, looks for a lot of damage onto Impact,
you get less
but
than
even
like,
with
exactly,
extending the
exactly.
ulti, doesn't really force any true fear out of him. And with that extra pressure coming down bottom from
Like, you
Team
can't even
Liquid,
rely on people
the
being
rest
out of position in
Flyquest is
pro
ready to
play, so Vi is
reinforce
kind
their
of useless
top
now.
laner and support him as he retreats.
And look at how aggressively they're playing while they've got Vikla at top with his teleport cooldown not even up. You know,
Maokai
this
just
Azir is
OP.
just split pushing top.
Yeah, it's always
while
black and blue and white.
Four members of
Yeah.
Flyquest are drawing every single resource Team Liquid have.
This is a good game. This is just how Korean teams play, dude. It's
not
just
only do they not get a
fucking
pick, they don't even clear out all
no.
the vision in their own jungle.
I don't
so
know.
Yeah, that was
Really-
good by Flyquest because you want to be playing on
It's
the
a
line
slower
where you're
paced match for
stepping up,
sure
trying to get as
for
much
Korean
space as you
team.
can, winning the waves
Yeah, they're just
as
KR
far as
brought to
you can, and still
LCS.
not dying when you're down a man.
And Flyquest are going to pick up another turret here. That'll take them up to a 4-2 lead in that department.
That's the way they like to play
Still
it.
60 seconds left to go on the Baron, but they don't want to push any harder here in the bottom lane. Vikla retreating up in top back towards the brushes. Gonna make sure he doesn't extend too far while he's the only man out on the map.
I
for
mean,
his team,
Flyquest are doing their
recognizing
best to
that
speed it up,
everybody else
though.
had
They're
already
like
fallen
getting
back.
every objective, and then they're just pushing towers.
All right, as a team that just got a lead in a stage LCS game,
I would like to see them just fucking
fumbled it a
go in
little bit
though
there.
one
Oh,
time,
never mind.
because
We don't even have
Maokai
time
has
to
his
set
Radiant
it up
Virtue Demonic
because,
Embrace. He's like
I think
unkillable
it's gonna
now.
take the X gates right in.
With Lulu ult,
But
just
if
find
you're
a flank
Flyquest,
angle,
you know,
go for that ult, and just go in.
How do
with
you
Gank
go
ult.
about playing all lanes
so
to
lit.
keep your pressure up and close this
Come on,
game out?
Castle.
without
No, I did watch
giving,
LPL. I know how
that
chaotic that
back
shit
into
is.
it. I mean, yes, they have the benefit of some very strong.
I wish I could
scaling as
co-stream
well,
LPL. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or
I think
LCK.
it's up to Spica to
Oh my
track,
god, I'd love to co-stream
enemy
LCK.
jungler and see what plays they want to make.
Actually, I wonder
He's
if I
been doing
can.
a pretty good job at it so far.
I'll have to ask.
Where he's just showing up in the enemy jungle.
Although,
placing sap
those
lanes.
games are like
He's
2
only
AM,
died
so I don't
once
know.
when he was on that ward, right? So I think that
Yeah.
maybe you can say
Streamed
it's
like 2
unlucky, but I
videos.
think he's been doing a pretty
2
good job at
viewers.
just neutralizing the plays that TL want to go for.
I mean, even his one
Dude,
death,
all they have to
he
do
took 2 players
now
from
is
TL with
dragons
him
up in 1
thanks to
minute
that
30,
sapling
go
placement
get bot
across
vision,
4JJ,
and then
so
have
still
Maokai
delivering
just
value,
sit like
still
right
finding it
here,
worthwhile.
and then
1.5
they go for
minutes
it, flank
for our
Maokai
next
ult,
Drake
gank flank ult,
spawn.
it's over.
Flyquest
It's
currently
just
has a
over.
lead there as well. And I mean, if you're Team Liquid, do you even fight for this Drake in open ground, or you just give this one?
I think it'll depend on how
See,
they're able to push
they're
sideways.
all
Jack's
top
gonna
side,
let
they should just be
Follower
bot side.
pushed in.
Red trinket
So
everything,
if
get
they're
wards
able
in
to
bot
actually
side,
be there
have
first,
Maokai
where
just sit right
Maokai
here,
doesn't have
start the
saplings in
force
every
start the
single
dragon,
push,
and then Maokai
it
ult.
is much easier. So we'll
It's
see
over.
how much Jax is able to push sideways.
Ooh, speaking of the Jax, goes after Vikla here, who just shuffles him away.
No need to do any of this,
Spica
actually.
eating a lot
Literally
of damage
zero
from
reason to do
culling.
any
The
of this.
Lucian pretty strong, so gonna force him back with that
No reason
one,
to be in the
but
top side.
Jax at least getting
Law's
the
in a good
ulti
state for
out of the
LCS.
Azir there. 50 seconds left on the timer for the Drake, so that'll be up around the same time, I do believe, as PYOSIK clears out some of the vision, taking the opportunity to make this dragon setup as difficult as possible for Flyquest.
It looks like TL has to take a reset though, so Flyquest coming out of base. This
People
Maokai
watch me
is gonna
coaching
portal right
LCK.
into the river. He is gonna start dropping saplings. In
It could be a
every
thing in the
bush,
future.
and I
I'm
wanna
like
wish good
not
luck to
opposed to
TL.
it. Okay, as a group, walk into the bot side river.
Walking through the minefield.
Just go inside.
Yeah,
There's nothing to be scared
Flyquest are
of.
also not even. Oh.
Oh, hold on. We
Oh,
got
yes,
Flyquest going in.
yes, Prince,
Just
Giga Chad.
dives Yon and blows him up.
Giga Chad.
PYOSIK's gonna try to get away. The Lulu buffing Prince as much as possible as Spica and Impact look for a kill here onto Summit as well, who flashes out of the way.
Oh, he still gets caught by it.
Caught by the
Oh my
very end
God.
of the Maokai ulti. And here's the flash.
Yes.
Advance, knockback
Yes.
into the barrel explosion.
FF.
Will
Time to
burn
FF.
on down with Yon
It's
and
definitely
Summit
over.
out of the
Oh my
picture.
God.
I don't think that Drake's
Cinder's
going
top
anywhere,
side?
but
That's crazy.
Flyquest hands.
You can't be top side
Yeah,
splitting
we'd
for
love
no
to hear
reason
the
when you're
comms on the
behind.
TL side, 'cause that one's looking
Kinda
a little bit
crazy.
doomed.
It's tough, man. It's tough after one.
Yo,
of
all I'm
those.
saying,
Prince
double lift wouldn't die there.
immediately
Double lift.
going
Double's
in.
my goat.
You guys talked earlier. I like seeing aggressive Zeri play. How about that?
Yeah.
Yo,
that was
PYOSIK.
aggressive. He's not
What is PYOSIK gonna tweet after
He's
this?
been farming all game. You can definitely tell he's
my
itching for
God.
some kills. And Flyquest just everywhere they go, they can't do any wrong at this point. Their lead is so big, just murdering every Team Liquid member they run into.
Let's go, Spica. Is everyone in this game Korean? I think Spica is
So,
Chinese,
all right.
and then everyone else
What's
is Korean.
What's the pep talk? That's what I want.
How do you get you guys back in the game? You're
Yeah, everyone's
right,
Korean
5.5
except Spica.
rounds.
Oh,
Hold up.
back in the game. Wait a second.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
this.
on.
Oh,
Let's see
oh.
if he can outplay this one. He's got a TP coming in, looking to keep him
Oh, that's a lot of
alive.
CC, dude. That's
Kill
crazy.
goes over. Summit picks up Vikla, but now Impact.
But Prince cleans this up, dude. They have nothing.
Counter strike re-engages. He doesn't think he's got any way out, so he's ready to take someone down. But Impact gets the kill. Now CoreJJ's on the run. He dies. A double kill back over to Impact. PYOSIK can't do a thing.
Yeah, as soon as Vile is not on Zeri, it
Spica won't
moves
be able
over.
to chase any further, but Flyquest just traded 1 for 3, and now what's that?
What language do you
Baron
speak?
spotted
I
in
think
10
TL is all
seconds.
Korean, and then
How convenient
and then I
for
think
this
Flyquest just
squad
speaks in like
that is
broken
showing
English.
up on day 1.
Yeah, there's some of the playmaking you're talking about. It's just a little bit too late in the game
Yeah.
now, so they get up a
Yes,
successful
yes.
kill.
Don't do
and
anything
just
early.
counter
Let
kills
Zeri
come
be
up left.
scale.
To go back to your
Lose
point
game.
about the pep talk, I think at this point you're not getting back in the game.
I mean, after
Guys, first
after
game of the season,
Impact
you know,
Soul
we're getting
kills
the-
Jax,
The jitters out for
We're
a
coping
and then
now.
Lucianami
Yeah.
doesn't get
Tomorrow will be
doesn't do
better.
Lucianami things, and then
Full coach
PYOSIK
now
fails that
from
ult
Coach
mid.
Vulcan.
It's a mental
That's it
go
right
next.
there.
It is. You gotta save energy for tomorrow. You know, you got another game to play.
Well, let's take another look at how this started, because TL saw the angle and they
Dude,
did get their first
actually,
kill on Vikla.
We were all
Okay.
flabbergasted that they give
Beforehand,
Nami,
like
but
that
they're
too.
just so
Gotta
giga
know
they don't
you're
even
coming.
care. They know they're
They
better.
secure the kill. Vi
That's what's up.
ultimate into Jax. Nice bubble landing from 4-2.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
Okay. Here's where it starts to go wrong, though. The rest of Flyquest arrive.
Yeah,
Now,
no Vile for Zeri.
Maokai ultimate, you said in champs like yeah, it's so fun. It covers the whole screen in the counter engage here, and Impact's able to pick up the double.
Impact getting jumped on again. They're trying to kill this top laner, but he survives, and he survives with
Oh,
enough firepower to
the
hit
Shufu.
right on back. PYOSIK will drop 2, but at least he trades 1 with Vikla.
No, they just
43
break
on the
base
map,
here.
Favoring Flyquest.
There he goes.
Prince goes in. Pop the ulti, sidesteps bubble. Doesn't have enough speed to stay on top of him, so the remaining 3 players.
Dude, how do you
TL
deal?
survive.
Yo, how do
Flyquest
you
has
deal with
Baron, and they've got
3
position to
Omega
push the
threats?
tier 3.
Zeri,
I'm sad Zeri couldn't
you
get in.
you
I was
Viled
a
the
bit
Azir.
underwhelmed
There's
after
still
the
Zeri
last
to
play
deal
he
with.
made.
You Viled the
I would've
Zeri.
thought he killed
You have
everyone there.
Gangplank. It's crazy, bro.
It's 11-4.
And a Jax down now
10,000
looking hot.
gold.
Yeah, both soul
They're on
kills.
soul point.
They're trying to be LCK so bad, dude.
Just give him that extra little bit of tankiness
Does
here.
Winston speak Korean?
Top die is back. I agree.
know.
Person from Twitter, it seems that Impact has not lost any of his style after switching squads.
I'm flabbered, dude.
Why don't let him cook?
Zeri's scary. I
Honestly,
agree.
that's
What's
kinda
up,
how you
Floral?
feel, right? You look at the draft and you're like, oh, you know, it's some early playmaking. You know, you've got the
Oh my god,
utensils,
it's
you
so
gotta
over,
stop
dude.
them from
The
cooking.
GA now they can't even
The
they can't even
utensils.
one shot
Yeah.
Zeri anymore. It just
I
comes
like
back
that.
to
I like
he just
that.
comes back to
The
life.
ultimate, you know, the
Uh-oh,
ninja
uh-oh.
stuns,
That's
it's
a good
good
angle.
utensils.
Uh-oh.
They don't even
Malachi
care
also
anymore.
Comes out, finds 2. Prince providing the damage over the wall.
the
Harry's got not a lot left. Prince is unstoppable.
Yeah, it's
man.
just that
The
fast,
late
dude. Just that
game,
fast.
scary Zeri ready to carry.
Scary
Prince.
Zeri.
Because this Maokai ult should not have
Speak
bruised
of
that many
gap,
people.
PYOSIK.
I think the tank
PYOSIK
thing-
gapped
Yeah,
himself,
line up
dude.
a little, you know,
Yeah,
single file.
PYOSIK
everybody.
gapped himself.
Any of the
He
classes.
he made a grave mistake in the
Well, with
early
that
mid
kill
game.
on the enemy mid laner, Flyquest knows it is
was
open
horrible.
season on the enemy base. They take down the tier 3 in mid. Inhibitor should drop immediately. Vikla just jumps
Oh my
in to
God.
zone Yan and CoreJJ away.
PYOSIK's retiring,
Bottom lane,
dude, after
that
one game in the
inhibitor's right
LCS.
for the taking next.
That's
They'll
why they say
eliminate
NA is the
that
hardest
and move
region.
on to
Faker
the
said NA is
Nexus
the hardest
turrets.
region.
First Nexus turret's already
This is
half
why.
dead. TL's got to
World
try to
champion
defend
goes to
45
NA.
for the next 15 seconds. Prince providing the damage. First
Starting to
Nexus
look like an
turret
average
down.
player.
Team
Michael just
Liquid,
stepping up.
they need some sort of an angle. They need some sort of a way to go in. Decent attempt there from PYOSIK, buffering his ulti through the Azir wall. but
He's
it
killing him
won't
in the
matter.
fountain.
Prince kills Yan in the fountain.
He's killing him in
A
the
double
fountain,
kill to the
dude.
Flyquest AD
Oh
carry.
my
And
God.
Flyquest just stopped Team Liquid.
That's actually
here.
crazy.
13,000
Who is that
gold
girl
lead,
screaming in the
11
audience, man?
Quadra kill threat. Getting ahead in the first game.
Wait, they actually.
No, but win some. Should
End the game, end the game.
end it here. GG.
She's like losing her mind, dude. fucking losing a fucking
Resounding
brain.
W for Flyquest. We might have to put a warning on this VOD about watching it. Welcome to the new Flyquest.
Oh, he's thinking about packing his bags, dude. Why'd I leave Korea?